Okay, here we have a Stirling kit engine, a Toyan Fs V800Wg. And the gentleman started on this over 2 years ago with an original price of $1,700. Well, after he had bought the engine, he wasn't all that familiar that he had to go ahead and buy a base, buy a radiator, buy a distributor, buy spark plugs. And so he's got this present time, he's got close to $3,000 invested in this, and the engine has still yet to run. In the process of trying to get it to run, a connecting rod come apart and bent the crankshaft, so we've had to wait for a couple months to get a new crankshaft for it, new connecting rods, and got the engine back together. So here's the problem that we're running into right now. With it powered up with their recommended battery, we're showing 11 volts. And by the way, the ignition switch for it, that was one of the first things to break. It doesn't work at all. So I had to go through and short through it to get it to work. And so to verify that we're getting the or 10.9 volts to the electronic pulse igniter, I'm going to go ahead and test that right there. And the voltmeter shows 11 volts. Okay, so we've got juice going to the electronic pulse igniter. I'm going to go ahead and plug that in, making sure black and black, red and red. Okay, we come over here to the output wire that goes to the distributor. And what's that called again, Bob?
Hall sensor. The Hall sensor.
This is a bad Hall sensor. It was brand new. Went through about 10 revolutions on the engine.
Talk about that little magnet.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect that. Here is another brand new one that hasn't been installed yet. Now, they give you well, they don't give you, but you get a magnet there, and that pickup, there you can hear the spark, only works on one side. So when you install it in the distributor, you got to make sure you put it in the proper side. So I'm going to show here. Maybe I can get the spark. So you can hear it, hopefully you can see it. So anyway, once you install that inside there, the distributor pickup, the little holes, shields from the magnet right there, and you should get pulse. But these, as soon as I put it in there, put everything together, it'll do about 2 revolutions, and then this Hall sensor quits working. And just to give you an idea, this is teed in, so this is hot. You've got one for each distributor. So as I crank the engine over, this should spark just as that other one did. And there's nothing. So the pickup right there is not getting the signal or getting the pulse through the little bitty holes right there. So also on this the Stirling, I got involved with this, helping him. I went ahead and bought one of their hit and miss engines, and at the same time it's a good kit and everything, but I didn't get the battery box that goes back here. So in reference to talking to them there via email, they said, show us tried explaining, didn't get the battery box and they said, well, show us a picture of what you didn't get. And that wooden base is $119, and it includes the gas tank, the wooden base, and a battery box. And it shouldn't be that complicated. So basically, I took a picture of the empty box and the empty slot and sent it off to them, but yet no response back to get the missing parts.